Welcome to our channel, where today we delve into one of the most fascinating tales in numismatic history, a story that traces back to 1999 and how a simple 5-cent coin came to be worth a staggering $350 million due to a series of errors and mistakes that transformed it into a collector's dream. Now, you might be wondering what could possibly make a mere nickel so valuable, and how does an item with a face value of just 5 cents escalate into a market worth north of $300 million? The answer, my friends, lies in the fascinating world of coinage, where tiny details can lead to monumental changes in value, and where the missteps of minting can create opportunities for savvy collectors and investors alike. It all began in the late 1990s when the United States Mint commenced production of the 1999 nickel, which would feature the familiar profile of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. However, what was meant to be a routine minting process quickly spiraled into what we now recognize as one of the most notorious errors in American coinage. As the minting process unfolded, it became clear that various anomalies were emerging in the production of these nickels. Some of these nickels were found to be stamped with incorrect or misaligned designs, while others featured various levels of doubling, the result of either misalignment during the striking process or a malfunction in the minting machinery. The result of these errors was a variation of the standard nickel that collectors would later come to covet. Perhaps the most exciting of these errors involved the infamous wide rim variety, which featured an unusually wide border around the coin, making it stand out visually in a way that is not only distinctive but also deeply sought after. Collectors began to scrutinize each nickel from the 1999 minting, searching for these specific anomalies, which intrigue and excite many in the collector community. As reports of these erroneous coins began to circulate, it ignited a frenzy amongst numismatists, sparking an avalanche of interest in what was once a mundane denomination. This surge of excitement laid the groundwork for the coin's skyrocketing value, but it is this initial seed of interest that provoked people to look deeper and seek out more information about the coins they had once passed off as merely pocket change. As the years progressed, some of these coins, initially overlooked and forgotten in drawers or jars, were rediscovered, igniting further demand and ultimately elevating their market value significantly. Each transaction involving these unique nickels amplified their notoriety, and as they changed hands, their price tags began to reflect the rarity that had developed in the coin collecting community. You could find people at coin shows and auctions eagerly sharing their finds and rare specimens, revealing how one tiny mistake could create such an immense value in the market. Another aspect that contributed to the heightened value of the 1999 nickel was the limited supply available due to quality control measures taken by the mint during the production. While many nickels were minted, the percentage of erroneous coins that persisted through the checks at the mint itself was surprisingly low, which contributed to their rarity. The ability to find these coins in circulation became rarer over time, and as the awareness of their worth spread among collectors, the desirability increased, allowing certain coins to be traded for amounts in the high thousands or even six-figure valuations for the more extreme examples. One can only marvel at how this simple number, 5, encapsulated in a small piece of metal, came to symbolize both human error and the financial windfalls available to those who are keen to seek out what others overlook. Adding another layer to this collection story, we also see the influence of the broader trends in the collectible market, where the investments in rare coins have been steadily outpacing traditional investment vehicles for years. Coin collecting is no longer just a hobby for many but has transformed into a form of wealth preservation and an alternative investment tool that institutions and affluent individuals are increasingly turning towards. The story of the 1999 nickel serves as a prime example of how a mix of rarity and the story behind each coin amplifies its desirability among collectors, with some even posing the question of whether these nickels should be regarded as more valuable than simply being relegated to their initial denomination. Each nickel becomes a tangible piece of history, a representation of the economic and social trends of the late 20th century, and it captivates audiences far beyond just the numismatic community. As we ponder the journey of these coins, we observe how the stories of mistakes evolve with the passage of time and ultimately lead to transformed perceptions. It is fascinating, isn't it, how this cycle of finding, learning, and valuing not only serves to enhance the allure of coin collecting but also fuels a continuous dialogue about the worth of seemingly mundane objects. The escapements of value fluctuate drastically based on condition, rarity, and the particular errors that may have occurred during production. However, the spirit of discovery remains at the forefront of this compelling saga. As we explore this world of rarity further, it becomes essential to identify the various types of mistakes that can occur during the minting process. First, you have the error coins such as die errors, which manifest in outcome discrepancies caused by the die used in stamping the coins. Variations include strikes that are double or misaligned, resulting in collectors yearning for their complete sets showcasing these traits. Then, there are the planchette errors where the metal disc, or planchette, used to create the coin is flawed before it even reaches the die. Materials like damaged or incorrect alloys can generate unique properties that become desirable variants in the collecting community. After that, we cannot overlook the plethora of edge errors. The metallic borders can often feature unique characteristics that only occur during specific minting periods or due to very deliberate alterations during the minting process. The combination of all these particular errors weaves a rich narrative full of possibilities, specifically in reference to the value it can potentially add to seemingly ordinary coins, such as the 1999 nickel. These areas of interest showcase the intricate details that lie beneath the surface, drawing collectors deeper into this fascinating realm. It is almost poetic how human oversight can lead to an unforeseen cascade of events allowing for the rekindling of historical treasures. Indeed, as collectors actively seek out the backstories that come with these 5-cent coins, they play into the larger narrative of the intersection of history, culture, and economic environments as they bridge the gap between eras through the medium of currency. Every decision made in the production process holds profound implications regarding the rarity and value of the finished product, and it can spark a dynamic collector intrigue. Today, we are not just looking at a piece of change, we are interpreting a breakthrough in collecting that can shift perspectives and open doors to discussions around both its economic implications and its place in American history. The story of the 1999 nickel serves not just as an entertaining sentence in a textbook on numismatics. It tells an ongoing story, a collective history that evolves with each year, as new collectors enter the market, and keen eyes spot any survivors from that fateful minting year. Classifications, appraisals, and historical context bring a fresh vibrancy to each piece, highlighting the endless possibilities present in what once seemed merely a common coin. In this respect, the allure of the 1999 nickel reminds us of the stories that lie in unexpected places, urging us to think outside the box and recognize that asset appreciation can happen in the most engaging and surprising ways. Whether one seeks it for investment opportunities, historical significance, or even just the thrill of the chase, the world of errors, mistakes, and their consequences continues to captivate us, proving once again that in the realm of collecting, value is ultimately found in the eye of the beholder, and the narratives we construct around these humble coins, like the 1999 nickel, remind us there is always more than meets the eye. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey into the world of numismatics, where a simple 5 cents becomes a gateway to exploring the extraordinary, the valuable, and the often overlooked lessons of the past. We hope you found this exploration engaging and encourage you to delve deeper into the magical realm of coins, for within the intricate details of each piece lies the ability to uncover rich stories filled with promise, adventure, and ultimately a profound appreciation for the histories they represent. Remember to subscribe for more captivating content as we continue to unravel mysteries and share insights that celebrate the thrill of collecting and the captivating stories behind every coin. Each coin has a narrative waiting to be told. We invite you to stay with us as we peel back the layers to reveal the wonders that lie just below the surface. Next, let's dive into another captivating story in the world of numismatics, this time focusing on the 2013 D5 cents coin, which has astoundingly reached a valuation of $285 million due to a series of significant errors and mistakes that turned this ordinary piece of currency into a cornerstone for collectors and investors alike. The intrigue surrounding this particular nickel is not just about its face value but rather about what happened during its production process that led to its unprecedented worth. It's fascinating to consider how a coin, meant to be a simple medium of exchange, could morph into an incredible asset, capturing the attention of numismatists worldwide, and how various minting eras added layers of complexity to the narrative surrounding this unassuming nickel. One of the first notable features of the 2013 D nickel is its design, which pays homage to the traditional Jefferson nickel format, depicting Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. However, during the 2013 production run at the Denver Mint, a range of issues emerged, primarily attributed to discrepancies in the die and striking processes. An essential part of understanding the value of this coin lies in identifying the specific varieties resulting from these errors, variations that initially passed through the eyes of quality control, only to be recognized later on as exceedingly rare, hence precious, to collectors. The first round of errors involved what is known as die clashes. This occurs when two dies come into contact with each other without a planchet between them, leading to unintended marks on the coin's surface. For the 2013 D, certain batches emerged that exhibited remarkable die clash features that caught the eye of experts and novices alike. Collectors identified these coins not just as errors, but as remarkable pieces of art, encapsulating the unique happenstance of the minting process and the small intricacies that emerge from unintentional events. The rarity of such features means that even if several thousands of this particular nickel were minted, only a minimal few would contain these striking attributes. This rarity contributed to inflated demand, as collectors scrambled to find these prized specimens. Furthermore, there were also variations noted for incorrect metal compositions. The 2013 D nickel was expected to be composed of a nickel and copper blend, maintaining standards set forth in prior years, but a small batch was minted using a planchet with incorrect alloys. When these particular coins were identified, they brought an entirely new discussion regarding their valuation, as the inconsistency in material composition made them unique. Such varieties often lead to higher prices as collectors sought out coins that strayed from the standard specification, craving pieces that offered something different, something that distinguished them from the mundane. Same-year coins with inconsistent weights also surfaced, with discrepancies that fell beyond the generally accepted tolerance levels. In an arena where nuance plays a significant role, these weight variations became notable points of discussion. Enthusiasts and collectors are drawn to such details, and the discovery of these variations contributed to the overall intrigue surrounding the 2013 D 5-cent coin. Furthermore, one of the major features that drove up its value lies in the faded mintmark varieties, where some nickels emerged with virtually indistinguishable mint marks due to insufficient detailing during the stamping process. In the world of coin collecting, such an error transforms a standard coin into a rare collectible, as the qualities valued in this community often revolve around the unique stories behind each piece and how they reflect a moment in time, moments that are sometimes marked by oversight and error. Another critical factor in the valuation of the 2013 D nickel is the phenomenon of market demand. In recent years, the realm of coin collecting has experienced an insatiable appetite for rare coins, driven partly by the popularity of informational platforms and social media that bring together collectors from diverse backgrounds. This community thrives on shared knowledge, and the frenzy that arises from the thrill of the chase elevates specific coins in a collective consciousness that assigns them worth beyond their monetary value. When rare coins such as the 2013 D 5 cents began popping up on various platforms, instantaneously sparking interest, collectors immediately started eyeing them for potential acquisition, pushing prices upward. As these coins exchanged hands through sales and auctions, each transaction only solidified their status in the market. The value of a coin like the 2013 D isn't just determined by its rarity alone, it's a combination of its compelling narrative, its story woven in metal, and the community's fervor at that moment in time that leads to elevated valuations. In a similar turn of events, stories of record-breaking sales for exceptional 2013 D 5 cents coins illuminated the journey of these assets from mere pocket change to artifact status, leading curious enthusiasts wanting to get a taste of the excitement associated with rare manufacturing anomalies. Beyond the initial interest generated by collectors, broader economic influences cannot be understated. In periods of market uncertainty, investors often turn to alternative assets, such as rare coins, viewing them as means of preserving and growing their wealth. This trend is particularly notable in times when traditional financial markets face volatility, prompting wealthier individuals to diversify their portfolios. The 2013 D nickel, therefore, becomes part of a larger conversation about valuable assets deemed stable during times of economic fluctuation, creating an opportunity for astute investors who want to hedge their bets and support the art of coin collecting while also making prudent financial decisions. Examining the long-term implications, stories abound of how collectors who acquired era coins at minimal price points later found themselves sitting on small fortunes as attention grew and their value soared, perhaps catalyzed in part by promotion through various online platforms, forums, and collectors groups. Like many other aspects of collecting, it becomes a bit of a timing game. Those who recognize the significance of a misstruck coin early enough often benefit immensely when the general market catches up. As we theorize about the long-term value of the 2013 D nickel, there is an undeniable aspect of nostalgia and emotional connection that plays a part in driving interest and affection for era coins. The allure of collecting stems from hunting for treasures and the satisfaction derived from discovering pieces of history that spark joy, as they breathe life into stories long past. For many collectors, acquiring a 2013 D nickel signifies much more than just owning a piece of currency. It is about owning a relic that embodies stories of craftsmanship, imperfection, and lessons learned through experience. The coins become recognizable tokens that serve not just as financial assets but as gateways into a broader appreciation of human endeavors, resilience, and the historical evolution of currency itself. With so many factors contributing to the valuation of era coins, we witness the complex interplay of human interest, market demands, and collecting culture. Ultimately, the distinct properties of the 2013 D nickel showcase how the cherished blend of meticulous craft and unexpected oversights can culminate in extraordinarily high valuations that reverberate throughout the numismatic community. Its story reflects an evolving understanding and appreciation for a realm once perceived as mundane but now transformed into a goldmine, a realm that elevates common currency to a level of grandeur filled with possibility. This nickel, due to its varying features and profound narrative, demonstrates the potential for great value beyond what is initially apparent. In closing, the journey to discovering and appreciating the value of the 2013 D 5-cent coin is laden with fascinating points of intersection where history, commerce, and artistry meet. This story exemplifies how value is not merely a function of rarity or monetary designation but is instead a reflection of the intricate web of emotions, histories, market dynamics, and shared experiences that coin collecting represents. We leave you with a thought: who knows what other treasures hide in plain sight, waiting to be rediscovered as the world of collectibles continues to evolve. The future of collecting promises to reveal more astonishing tales of era coins, where small mistakes can lead to triumphant discoveries redefining worth and showcasing the remarkable journey behind each little piece of change. Thank you for joining us as we explore this captivating story of the 2013 D nickel, and we hope this inspires you to look at your pocket change with a renewed sense of curiosity and wonder. After all, the next era coin you encounter could hold untold value, waiting to be unlocked through your keen insight and passion for collecting. Next, let's embark on a deep exploration of the fascinating saga surrounding the 2006 D 5-cent coin, a seemingly ordinary nickel that astonishingly has attained a valuation of $295 million due to a series of minting errors and mistakes that have transformed it into a highly coveted treasure among collectors. At first glance, one might wonder how such a small denomination coin, worth just 5 cents, could command such an extravagant price, but within the realm of numismatics, it's crucial to uncover the intricate details, the rare errors, and the rich stories behind such coins that lead to their extreme valuation. Our journey begins with the analysis of the minting process itself, understanding how the 2006 D 5-cent coin, produced at the Denver Mint, entered into the annals of coin collecting history. By delving into the specific types of errors that emerged during its production, we can elucidate why this nickel has achieved such remarkable worth in collectors' circles. Coin production is a meticulous process that involves numerous steps, from the creation of the die to stamping the planchets, and any small mistake in this complex operation can lead to abnormalities. For the 2006 D nickel, one of the distinctive issues identified was the occurrence of die cracks. A die crack occurs when the dies that strike the coins become damaged, leading to fissures that appear on the surface of the finished coins. Such cracks can produce unique and highly collectible pieces that exhibit distinctive characteristics, making each coin a testament to the fragility of the minting process. Collectors have become adept at recognizing the value of coins displaying these cracks, and the 2006 D-Nickels abrupt pairs of die cracks have become particularly sought after. The excitement surrounding the existence of these specific eras contributed significantly to the demand, as collectors scoured coin shows and marketplaces, looking for these exceptional finds. The allure of the 2006 D5-cents coin doesn't end there, as we also explore the phenomenon of double dies, which were indeed present among this year's minting. A double die occurs when the coin die strikes a planchette more than once, causing an overlapping image that creates an illusion of doubleness on certain elements of the design. In the case of the 2006 D-Nickel, specific coins emerged from the Denver Mint showcasing this doubling, particularly noticeable in the inscriptions and the features on Jefferson's profile. The discovery of these varieties sent shockwaves through the collector community, igniting fervor for the search of these rarities. The value attributed to these double dies can reach astronomical heights, since their recognition among numismatists often leads to intense bidding wars at auctions and shows, allowing prices to soar as collectors vie for the chance to own a piece of this unique numismatic history. Furthermore, the 2006 D-Nickel also contained examples of clashing. A clash happens when two coin dies collide without a planchette in between, resulting in an imprint from one die appearing on the other. The presence of clashing can lend an air of mystique to coin collecting, as these varieties tell a story of unintentional interactions during the minting process. Collectors yearn for these kinds of errors, as they highlight the unpredictable nature of production and the singular circumstances in which they were created. As news continued to spread regarding these unusual varieties, a frenzy developed among both seasoned collectors and newcomers to the hobby who sought to capitalize on the excitement and potential profitability surrounding the 2006 D6-cents coin. This widespread awareness of the value of era coins reflects a broader trend in the collectibles market, where individuals are becoming increasingly aware of the hidden stories lying within ordinary items. With the convergence of different types of minting eras piling up, the cumulative effect ultimately sent the perceived value of the 2006 D-Nickel skyrocketing into the realm of the extraordinary. There's also something to be said about the rarity of these specific era coins from the collective perspective of time. As years go by and coins of this nature continue exchanging hands among collectors, finding a pristine example with a significant era becomes less and less likely. Each passing missed opportunity reinforces the notion that era coins, like the 2006 D-Nickel, only grow in value, creating an irresistible allure for individuals wanting to secure a slice of this vibrant narrative. When children grow up with their pockets filled with coins, the majority think little of their true worth, rather, they view them merely as change. However, as individuals develop a deeper appreciation for coin collecting, transforming the narrative surrounding these coins, mature collectors tap into the exciting concept that certain 5-cent coins can yield immense returns. With the community's awareness and excitement building, established collectors began to view the 2006 D-Nickel as a cornerstone of any era collection. Its multifaceted nature provided opportunities for enthusiasts to pursue, discover, and cherish these particular coins in a way that feels deeply connected to their historical roots of coinage. Furthermore, as technological advancements continue to facilitate information sharing among collectors, the decentralized nature of knowledge acquisition has allowed several unique varieties of the 2006 D5-cents coin to gain visibility on numerous platforms. This sort of accessibility has illuminated the intrinsic value hidden in even the most common coins. Rarely do we see collectors and investors enter the numismatic world without experiencing some serendipity along their way. As they stumble across fantastical errors, their excitement tends to ripple throughout the community, leading to exponential increases in demand for items like the 2006 D-Nickel. This phenomenon involves a blend of appreciation for history, craftsmanship, and the thrilling chase of the next big find, generating a vortex of enthusiasm that results in astounding price surges. As the demand for these era coins soared, the valuation of the 2006 D-Nickel began to reflect the ongoing evolution of the market, indicative of broader trends affecting collectors who sought to invest their resources wisely while simultaneously appeasing their passion. Although a tangible way to assess worth derives from inspected conditions among specific era types, the market's constant flux, driven by aggregated curiosity and historical significance, aligns with growing patterns that assign coin values based on popular engagement and appreciation. Consequently, many within the numismatic community now perceive the 2006 D-nickel as a landmark piece with a narrative encapsulating the spirit of adventure that defines the broader world of coin collecting. In addition to the market dynamics, there is an undeniable emotional component that propels investment and collection decisions among enthusiasts. Collectors often associate deeply with the coins they pursue, seeing these tiny pieces of metal as more than just assets. They become vessels carrying histories, personal stories, and connections to time gone by. The 2006 D5 cents coin stands as an illustrious example of how a simple piece of currency can evoke strong feelings rooted in nostalgia while simultaneously symbolizing the thrill of discovery that drives many to become lifelong collectors. Whether one talks about the excitement of unearthing a coin at a local yard sale or euphoria associated with purchasing a major era piece at a prestigious auction, these interactions breathe life into the coin itself. It's these shifting dynamics that continually excite the numismatic world and inspire tireless pursuit among collectors who yearn to peel back layers of mystery behind each coin in their collection. Furthermore, sitting at the convergence of financial acumen and sentimental value, those who recognized the potential of era coins early had the opportunity to secure the ever-elusive jackpot. As the years progressed, the 2006 D5 cents coin evolved into an icon within the era coin category, inviting the attention of elite investors and collectors yearning to secure a vital piece of coinage history. So compelling is this story that captivating narrative experiences unfold wherever collectors gather, as they share tales of personal experience intersecting with the broader history embodied in these exceptional coins. The remarkable journey of the 2006 D-nickel signifies more than just a trading asset. It serves as a reminder of the beauty found in moments of human error, accidents sparking serendipitous discoveries that change the landscape of collecting. Thus, the pursuit of these captivating varieties offers insights into economic behaviors, reinforcing the idea that some coins acquire a value far exceeding their nominal assignments, challenging traditional understandings of currency, commerce, and valuation. As one contemplates the ever-evolving story of the 2006 D5 cents coin, it's essential to understand that rarity and the beauty of imperfection are continuously woven throughout currency creation. The unexpected occurrences help paint a larger picture that crosses dimensions, reminding the community of the powerful interplay between human action and chance. Ultimately, these coins embody compelling narratives waiting to be discovered, with tales of minters, collectors, and investors coming together in a singular tie that entwines the relevance of the past with the aspirations of the future. At its core, the adventure to explore these exceptional pieces of currency resonates with our shared experiences, leveraging chance encounters that redefine perception and reveal the hidden potential in the objects we often overlook. The astounding valuation of the 2006 D-nickel at $295 million speaks not only to its status as a sought-after collectible but also highlights the beauty found when stories intersect in ways that evoke curiosity and admiration. As we reflect on this intriguing narrative, we invite you all to consider how our perceptions and interactions transform mundane moments into extraordinary experiences. Each coin and every era reflects the dynamic tapestry of human endeavor, ingenuity, and serendipity, an enduring reminder that sometimes it is the apparent mistakes that lead to the most remarkable discoveries. Thank you for joining us on this thrilling voyage into the world of numismatics and the phenomenal adventure surrounding the 2006 D5 cents coin. We encourage you to subscribe and keep exploring the multifaceted stories hidden in coins, as each tiny piece of currency could reveal a world of possibility just waiting to be uncovered. As we venture forth into the future of coin collecting, may you all find joy in seeking out unique treasures that echo with the stories and possibilities they hold, urging you to create your own interpretations woven into the historical fabric that makes this hobby so enriching.